17, I wanted everything that was in store. At 23, I bought it all just to make sure.
Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. Back at you with another informative video. So what we're going to be talking about today? Well, a few weeks back, someone asked me a question. They're just a beginner starting out in the fitness world, starting to go to the gym and taking fitness a bit more seriously, and just asking me, they've been going to the gym for several weeks and just wanted to know how much muscle could they expect to gain in a year. And that's a very interesting question. It's a question which has been surfacing around the fitness world for a very long time. There's no fixed answers to this, but there's sort of rough assumptions and gauges which people can sort of look at and know what to expect. And to answer that question, we're going to be looking at several factors. There's several factors you have to examine before sort of knowing how much muscle you can expect to gain. And these are the factors. The first one is your genetics. Your genetics plays a factor in the amount of muscle you can put on in a year, just the same way people have a specific hair color, where your nose is, the way their eyes look. We have a specific genetic code for how much muscle and how quick we can put muscle on. There's nothing you can do about that. We're predisposed to that. However, there's no need to worry about this if you feel your genetics is not the greatest, if maybe you're hard again, etc. Because there's still ways to work around this. And anyway, as a beginner just starting off, you can expect to gain at least 4 to 8 pounds of muscle anyway, so that's nothing to worry about. But genetics plays a role in the amount of muscle you can put on, reaching your genetic potential, and how quick you can put muscle on. It's just pure facts. And then the second factor we've got is your age. Well, this is pretty straightforward. A younger person, a teenager, will put on more muscle, likely put more muscle on quicker, and they have more years to do it in than, say, for example, 40-year-old. It's just the way it is. You see teenagers going to high school, going to college, university, always come out stronger, bigger. It's just a natural thing. Older people, as the older you get, the less agile, and you know, just main basic things. The older you get, the less amount of muscle you can really put on. And then we've also got with that the Aragon Model. Okay, so several people have come up with different ways to sort of have a rough estimation of how much muscle you can expect to gain in a month and in a year. And there's several models, but I'm just going to show you guys this one model. It's the Aragon Model. It says here, beginners, you can expect to gain around 1.5 to 2.5 pounds of muscle each year. And then in total years will be 18 pounds to 27 pounds. Then more intermediate, more years training, that does decline. The more years you have, the older you get, that does decline. So around 0.8 to 1.7, a total of 10 to 20 pounds of muscle a year. And then you've got the more advanced lifters. Around, this is when it really gets like low, you're really advanced now, 0.5 to 1. There are not many pure lifters who can gain the pure 1 pound of muscle per minute. It's important to note this figures also apply to women as well. That's why the factor of gender comes in, because in general a woman will gain muscle at half the rate of men do. However, do not be surprised, there are some women out there who can gain not the same amount, but pretty close, pretty much up there. As long as you're a natural athlete, not taking steroids or anything, women can still reach fairly decent amount of weight gain each month and each year. So these are figures for natural athlete and how much they can expect to gain. And it's important to note, these are all assumptions. So to conclude then, it's important to note that underestimation and overestimation should be avoided. These factors all influence the amount of muscle you can put on each year and each month. However, with proper nutrition and training, you can get as close to these figures as you can, or even better than these figures. Always strive to be better, but these are just rough estimates for you guys to sort of know what you should expect. But remember, you cannot beat a bad diet and a poor training plan. Those need to be in check for you to gain as much muscle as you can in a year. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and found it informative, perhaps learned something new. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop me the questions and I'll try my best to answer them. So yeah, keep making gains, keep breaking the rules, changing the game. Peace guys, until the next one.
Whipping excursion. I gotta pick up that person. In the trap, whipping that working. You know a gangster.